Today we're going to be talking about how to release your lower back using trigger point therapy as well as a Swiss ball and some conventional stretches. So we're going to start with the first one. The first one is a trigger point through the middle of the back. So you're going to need a foam roller or a trigger point. You'll put your hands behind your head, and then all you'll do is lie over the top and place it in the middle of your back, and then you'll just roll backwards and forwards, and then you'll arch your back over the top. Now be aware that you're drawing your navel in towards your spine and you're supporting your neck at the same time. You squeeze your elbows gently towards the midline and then take your elbows back out, and that will also release through the middle of your back. And you can do this for around 20 to 30 seconds or until you feel confident and comfortable that it's starting to release. So the next one you'll do is you'll lie over the ball on your Swiss ball, and you're going to stretch your quadratus lumborum. This is going to release more of the middle to the lower back, and what you'll do is you'll spread your feet out wide, and then you'll just tilt over to the side, grabbing the top hand and gently pulling that down towards the floor. Now to release more through your sides, you can roll the hips forward and back and find the spot that feels the tightest. And then you'll hold that for anywhere between 20 and 30 seconds. And then you'll swap to the other side. So gently pulling that arm down towards the floor, and then you just rotate the hips forward and back and find the sore spots or the hot spots for you. Okay, so the next one is a lumbar rotation. So you'll lie down on your back, you'll bend one knee, and you'll put the foot just behind the other knee. And so that way you'll gently grab the knee with the opposite hand, and you'll take the other hand, the same hand, out to the side and keep it nice and straight. And gently pull that down towards the floor. Now just be wary that this is also quite a strong stretch on your lower back. So just making sure that you are gently taking that over to wherever you feel confident and your shoulder doesn't come off the ground. And then you'll swap to the other side. Same deal, putting that foot behind the knee. That will also allow you to pull the hip over as well, so it'll get a really good stretch to your lower back. Hip therapy, grid again, or your foam roller, and sticking it into just between your side of your back, side of your lower back and your spine, and then just gently roll it backwards and forwards, and then that way you'll find a nice tight spot in there as well. And you can work all the way up to the rib cage and all the way down to the bottom of the hip, and then change to the other side. Just gently pushing it into the sore spots in your lower back, keeping it away from the spine, and you'll be more towards the back as opposed to the side. There's a Mackenzie push-up. So you'll lie on your front, you'll put both hands beside your shoulders, and you gently relax your butt cheeks, and then you lift your upper body off the floor as high as you can, so that way you can release your lower back. Now you only go up to the height that you feel confident and you feel comfortable. So if you feel you can go all the way up, great. If you can't, then you'll just go half the way. It's up to you. Because we want to be able to release through your lower back, the hip flexors also play a role in getting tight through your lower back too. So placing one leg forward, tucking your pelvis, pushing your hips forward, and raising the same hand that the leg is back, and dropping that same hand over to the opposite side, so that way you get a stretch to that hip flexor. And then hold this. Because this is a really tight muscle, you want to hold this for a while. So you want to hold this for maybe 30 to 45 seconds, and then change to the other side. Tuck, push your hips forward, raise the same hand up, the leg is back, and then drop it over to the other side. The 90-90. This is going to release through your glute med and through your hips. Placing one leg forward into a 90 position at the knee, so the knee has a 90-degree angle, and there's also through the hips as well. Placing your left hand on the floor and your right hand on the ankle, gently lifting your bum up off the floor, keeping the back nice and straight, and tilting down towards your knee and down towards your shin, or even if you can, going down towards your toe, and then holding that position. And change the other side. 90-degree in the knee, putting the right hand on the floor, and then just gently pulling forward. Perfect. Now combining all 7 of those things together will really release your lower back, and I hope that's helped, and I look forward for our next post.